And welcome to 811 Moon. Today we're doing a singles pick a card. So if you're single, this pick a card is for you. Is someone coming who will value you? And this word means a lot to me, value. Will this person value you? Will this person appreciate you? Will this person know your worth to them? I was lucky enough to grow up in a family where my mom and dad appreciated each other. They valued each other. You could see it in the way they treated each other, the way they talked to each other. And in my marriage, I know my late husband valued me, where you value that person. So today's pick a card, we're going to do a couple of different things. I have the pick a cards ready, piles 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to be doing a major arcana and court card pick from this. I'm going to shuffle these and see what kind of energy or type is going to be for your reading. So maybe it'll be a type of person, or it'll be an energy that'll come out that will determine what you'll be receiving, what type of person will be coming that will value you. And then we might see some blockages. We might go through some things that show up in the cards that are blockages that you might have to work through on your own to have that person see your value. And then we're also going to pull some tiles to see if we get some initials or words that may be signs that this person's on the way or arriving in your life, this new energy. And we're also going to roll the die. I picked one die here, and it has a bunch of numbers on it, and we're going to roll that to see for each pile what number you may be looking for that shows up in your life when that person's going to be coming. So let's start. If you picked pile 1, this is your pile right here. So pile 1, group 1, card 1. I am shuffling the majors and the court cards to see what kind of energy for you or archetype. Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, so we got strength. Strength is typically number 8. In this deck, it is number 11. This is the Golden Age Tarot. So the original tarot decks switched justice and strength. So just so you know, if you're looking at this card and you're like, wow, the number's wrong. Because numbers do have significance in our lives for signs, angel signs, things like that. So this is the 11 card in this deck in strength. So the energy for group 1 is strength. So I'm seeing that the person, this new energy coming into your life is going to be a strong person. Going to be a strong person. Now let's see what we have here. So these are from the Chakra Wisdom deck. We've got Princess of Swords, 8 of Cups, Knight of Coins. Here's another energy here. Definitely a strong energy. Knight of Coins. Okay, so immediately I see the group 1, a lot of you may have just walked away from a relationship where you were not valued. I'm definitely seeing the 8 of Cups. You walked away, you left it behind, you left someone behind, and it was most likely for a good reason. There was something missing out of the relationship. They didn't meet all your needs, so you walked away. And I feel group 1 has a young energy. I think a lot of you have a young energy with this Princess of Swords. So I feel as though you are making these decisions because you want the best for yourself, and you're using your intellect right now. So the decision you made to walk away from this other person, the energy you walked away from, you used your smarts, and that's amazing. And I see this other energy coming in, the Knight of Coins. So this person coming in, this new energy, this person that would value you, besides being strong, they probably have a pretty decent paying job. They're probably on the younger side, like most of you probably are. If you're older, maybe you're going to meet someone a little younger than you, and they have a decent paying job. They probably are a professional and or maybe they're in the military, fire, police, and a public servant. They give of themselves, and it makes them a strong person, because it takes a certain type of person to be in the military, or to be a fireman, or to be a policeman, to be a doctor. And I see that this person's probably a professional or a public servant. So that's the energy I'm getting there. Let's see. Action. Group 1, for you to get this new energy, you need to take action. And I feel as though you've got to get yourself out there, whether it's online dating or mingling at friends' houses. I know quarantine's going on, but I mean, small groups can get together, or maybe talking to your friends if they know of anyone who's recently, single, that they would. Sorry, that my dog and my cat. That someone they know that would be a viable option for you. So it's good to get out there, to take some action, let people know you're looking, get out there, maybe online dating if that's for you, because I also see the Princess of Swords represents communication in internet. So I think that it might be an option for you. And let's see here. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So you are in a stage where you are attracting group 1. So it's definitely viable for you. You walked away from something and you did it with, using your head, and now you're ready for action and you are attracting. So let's see. Share your voice, come out of the cave, and trust your path. So that's what we have here. Trust your path and communicate. So that's another, share your voice. Yeah, I feel as though a bunch of you, even if you feel funny about telling people you're looking because you don't want to seem desperate, or you feel uncomfortable about doing online dating because you don't want people to know that you're online or something, I don't know. You might want to re-examine that, because for new energy to come in, you need to welcome it. You need to put yourself out there and welcome it. And I do believe that group 1, if you pick this, most of you, the majority of you would be ready. With this card right here, you have a magnetic and seductive quality, surround you at present, enjoy it, meaning like you're a magnet right now. And this is a good time for you to put yourself out there. And then I pulled a Let It Go card to see if we could get any more information. So for you, group 1, let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess through living your life. Who is she? So this is basically exploring more of yourself, group 1, while you're out there looking for someone that values you. So you are putting yourself out there, but you're also working on yourself. So express yourself, be visible, shine your light, and take action for this new energy to come in. So someone is coming that will value you. And I feel as though they're going to look at you as a very strong person too. I think you're both going to feel that you're both very strong. Maybe you've had some trauma you're overcoming, and they had some trauma they're overcoming recently, and you both see each other as strong. So maybe you're going to meet in a group of like-minded individuals. Maybe you're in a group of something, or something where a community online, or a community group that you Zoom with. I feel like this is a new energy. I feel like you don't know this person, or if you did, you only know them in passing. I don't feel like this is someone who's been in your life. But I do feel a new energy. I do feel a renewed vigor in you, and keep working on you, who you are, and be the magnet and the light. Okay, so let's see. We've got, so we're going to put some letters out here. putting some letters out here. Let's see what we got. So we have Y, O, I, Q, E, T, and S. Okay, so we've got Y-E-S is the first word I see. So any of these could be initials or words that you might see when this person's arriving. So these are just maybe some signs you may see that the universe might put out there. So yes is one. Set. Sit. We've got very simple words here. We've got toy. Toys. If you start seeing any of these words or letters over and over again, so it would be a repeated thing that you see, and you're taken back about. You kind of like taken back by it when you see it. So if you want to write these letters down in your journal and then maybe play around with the letters and see what you get, and then mark the date down and see when the energy comes in, this new person, if they're the person that values you. And one final thing, we're going to roll the die here to see what number could be 1. So if you see 1, 11, 11, 11, you guys got 1. Any combination of that number, obviously, you could see 1:11 a.m., 1:11 p.m. on the clock, 11:11. You may run into this number on someone's mailbox, on a license plate, whatever. 11:11 usually, this is not for everyone, but 11:11 can also mean twin flame or Gemini. So just, take that into consideration. It really helps to keep the relationship going and blossoming when someone appreciates you, knows your worth, and values you. So good luck, Group 1. Group 2, and welcome to 811 Moon. I'm Amy, and I am doing a very important reading for you today, I believe, because we're looking at singles and who is coming into your life that will value you, appreciate you, know your worth. And we're going to be looking at a couple of different angles. We have pick of cards right here that will give us some information. I'm also going to be picking an energy or an archetype from this deck of just majors and court cards. And then we're going to roll the die for maybe a number that would be a sign that you will start seeing this number when this person is near or coming. And we're also going to pull some tiles. Just book one so I can show you some tiles to see if we can get some initials or words that may be signs when that person's showing up. So I truly hope, Group 2, that you truly find someone who values you. So let's see, I'm gonna shuffle these cards here and see. We're looking for an energy or an archetype of the person that's coming, this new person or a renewed person. Sometimes it's someone that has worked on themselves that comes back into our lives. So let's see. King of Cups. So King of Cups. So this person is someone who uses their heart and their head. The King of Cups is, cups rule emotion in the deck of tarot, and it is somewhat. The King of Cups is a great energy. It's a great energy because with the King, it could be male or female, vice versa. Everything's interchangeable with these general readings. But so whether we got the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, that energy is a beautiful one. That person is a very loving, caring, giving, nurturing person. So that is awesome. This person could be a healer, work in, the medical field, could be a therapist, could be any kind of job like that, or someone who has to look at emotions and be sensitive to other people's needs. So let's see what we have here for the Chakra Wisdom Tarot has, let's see. We have Justice, Four of Coins, and the Tower. Okay, so what are we looking at here for energies? This person could be a saver. They also could be someone who works in the court system with the Justice card. Or they could be somebody, like when I see this Tower card, I feel like they might work in housing and development. So they could be some kind of, state worker, builder, or work in the court system. Yeah, I feel like maybe they do build elderly housing or work in the elderly housing. And I definitely think that they are good with money. They save their money, and I think they're pretty stable. This person who values that's coming, I think that they have a pretty stable financial life. I don't think they overspend or underspend. I think that they're really good with their money. That's what I'm seeing right now. So let's see. Balance. Yeah, I think they're a balanced person, that they balance their work life, their personal life, their money. I definitely see balance. And I think they might show up in the fall. Immediately these leaves on this woman are standing out to me. You may meet this person in the fall, September, October. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life. So this makes me think that some of you may be kicking yourselves for past relationships, that you didn't make the right choice, or you feel you didn't. I shouldn't say you didn't make the right choice, that you feel you didn't make the right choice. And that is kind of sitting with you. You're holding that energy. You need to let go of that, because whatever relationship you've been in, you've learned something from it. And that helps you to be better for your next relationship. It helps you to see more clearly when the next person shows up. Will they value you? Will this next person value you? Will they be worthy? Will they find you worthy? And this is really important to remember, that no choice you've made before is time lost, because you learned something from it. Always remember that. Okay, so birthing new creation. So this is definitely a person I think you've probably never met before. It's definitely a new energy coming in. It's going to be a new world for you. So I think this person's going to be very opposite of anybody that you've dated in the past. And you are working on your vibration. And your light is shining, Group 2. So you are working on yourself. And I think you're noticing your value. I definitely think, Group 2, that you guys are realizing your own value and what you deserve. And that's a great thing. Keep working on that. Because this person, when they show up, it's going to be a whole new world. This is probably someone unlike anyone you've dated before. And then let's see here. I picked a Let It Go card too. Dismiss thoughts that don't lead to the garden of infinite possibilities. Yeah, this goes back to this. Let go of any thoughts of wasted time, of you didn't make the right choice, or you did this or you did that, and you're beating yourself up. Dismiss all that. It's under the bridge now. It's water under the bridge. Let it go. Let all that go, because if you want the new energy to come in, you have to let go of those negative thoughts or the self-deprecating thoughts. Any choices you made are your own, and you learn from them and move on, because something brand new is coming in, something totally new. This King of Cups is totally new for you, totally new energy. And if it wasn't a new energy, if this is someone you knew, then they're transformed. They're not the person that you knew. They've done some soul searching or something. But always take that with a grain of salt, because for people to change, it takes a lot. It takes a lot for people to change. And it usually takes years to see that kind of metamorphosis of a person. And the letter B is standing out. Balance, birthing. I don't know why that letter B is looking pronounced over here. So the letter B, I don't know. So we're going to pick some letters. Let's see. Okay, so these are going to be, maybe they'll either be initials or a word you might start seeing when this new energy is coming. So let's see. So let's see what we have here. So we've already got the letter B here. I think that that's a significant, B, E, E, we got B. If there's B's around. I see mold. Maybe you're molding yourself in a way that you want to be, right? Dome, if you see maybe a shape, a dome shape. And then I noticed it on here too. Notice the shape that she's under a dome. And this one too. That's weird. That's synchronous right there. The domes. Yeah, so if you wanted to jot these down, these letters, and see if they have any significance, eel, when you meet this person, or when this person's nearby, or when you think this person's coming, or signs from the universe. So D-O-M-E-E-L are your letters, and B, also B would be a letter as well. And now we're going to roll to see if there's any signs from the universe, the angel numbers that are going to show up when you, 3, beautiful number, 3. You guys got 3. So if you see 333, any combination, like 333 on the clock, 3 on someone's mailbox, any combinations of 3, any amplified versions of 3, that would be your sign. It also, these signs can also mean that you're doing things to change the energy to let that person in, so that new energy will show up. So always remember that as well. And time is fluid, so things get held up, things change, whatever, or things get sped up. Things happen faster than we anticipate. So time is fluid, but these signs from the universe, any combinations of these letters and the number 3, definitely you could be on the track to attracting this person in your life, this new energy, this someone who's going to value you, this King of Cups. Well, that's what I have for you, Group 2. I hope you meet this person. It looks exciting and new, and I wish you all the best, Group 2. Thank you. Hello, Group 3. Welcome to 811 Moon. I'm Amy, and I am going to be doing your singles reading. Is someone coming into your life who will value you? Is someone coming into your life who will value you? And let's take a look here. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a card from this deck where it just has majors and court cards. And we're going to roll the die to see if there's a number that's a sign of when this person will show up. And then I also have some tiles. I'm going to pick some tiles for you and see if we can come up with any words or initials to look for when we think that that person's going to be showing up in your life. So let's start out with an energy or an archetype from the court cards and the majors for group 3. Page of Swords. So this is a young energy, intellectual. This person, whether they're, no matter what their age, they might have a very youthful either appearance or they'll have a youthful way about them. People will always think they're younger than what they are, maybe. And they are intellectual. They might be an IT person, work on the computer, create websites, data management, something like that. That's what I'm seeing so far. So let's see here. What do we have? So we have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, which I'm going to put that aside because I want to talk about that, and the Seven of Wands. So this may be someone from your past coming back in. I feel like this might not be a new energy. Obviously, for some of you it will be. This is a general reading. Take it where it resonates. But I feel as if this person, I feel like this person already values you. When I look at these cups, I mean, the Six of Cups mean, you know, things from the past and nostalgia and childhood. But I feel as though, you know, you're surrounded by these beautiful cups that are shining, and that's how they view you, that you're just beautiful and you shine and radiate, and they have a lot of emotion attached to you. So I feel as if this person might either be in your life in some fashion or been in your life in some fashion. And I feel as though they're going to come forward. I feel like this guy's moving quick, you know, on his horse with his cup, and he's going to make an offer. Cups are emotion in the tarot too. So this person probably is aware of their emotions and very cognizant of them. But I feel as if they might be afraid to approach you. They might be afraid. Maybe you're coming out of a relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship that you're getting out of. I don't know your situation specifically, but I feel like this person might be afraid to approach you who's already around. So let's see. Self-reflection. Group 3, I think you might need to work on your value of yourself. I feel as though maybe you don't hold your value. I feel some of you, like, maybe you're drowning in some emotion right now. Maybe you've had some tragedy or trauma that's happened, or you're just in an emotional funk right now. Is what that's what came to my head, emotional funk of life, where, you know, you feel as though you're on a treadmill of, you know, seeing and doing the same thing all the time, and you're not loving yourself right now. I feel like that could be a bunch of you, and I hope that's not the case, because you are valued, you are worthy, you are amazing. So let's see what else we have. Yeah, you're in your head. So imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. You've got to maybe work on yourself, group 3, and realize that how powerful and wonderful you are. You're unique. You aren't a repetition of the same person over and over again. You are you. What do you see when you look in the mirror, group 3? That's a legitimate question. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Because you need to dissolve some unwanted thoughts. I think there's somebody around the corner who really knows your worth, but you're not seeing your own worth, group 3. And I think this person wants to offer you the world. but you're not ready. You're not in the right frame of mind, I think. Let's see what else we have. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And then we have crossing the threshold. Yeah, see, almost like a mirror thing again. And then there's 4 people in this on this card, and there's 4 people on this card. I feel like you're on a treadmill, group 3. Like you're constantly having the same, not, unpleasant thoughts about maybe yourself, that if you work on that to have, better thoughts about yourself, you'll attract this person. I think this person will feel like they can make their move on you if you are feeling better about yourself. And maybe you're not ready. Maybe it's just you're not ready. I really feel like that's it. I feel someone's going to come from the past when you're ready for it, though. And right now, group 3, I feel like you might not be ready. Let's see what this one says. Explore life and create your own experiences. Let go of being normal. Maybe you're also, all right, that makes a lot of sense too. So for some of you, it could be that you are going through a spiritual journey or transformation, and you are uncomfortable with how you think people view you. So you are not as steady on the journey because you're worried about what other people think. Yeah, let go of being normal. It's a tough one because I'm an Aquarius, and I feel like my whole life nobody's really understood me. So what is normal? You've got to embrace what you are. And I know, group 3, that you're a beautiful person who is looking for guidance and growth. So accept whatever you view as normal. Let go of it. You don't need to do things the way everybody else does them. You can march to your own drummer. I keep hearing that. March to your own drummer. March to your own drummer. March to your own drummer. We need your uniqueness in this world. So be the unique person that you are, and let go of the idea of what normal is, so you can let your Page of Swords in with the Knight of Cups energy. So I see this person as being pretty well-rounded, this energy. This person who's going to value you, they're pretty well-rounded, and they see you as very beautiful. And this is exchangeable energies. This is masculine, feminine. This is whatever. You take what resonates. Take what resonates with you and use it, and throw the rest away. But let go of the ideology of what normal is in your mind, and be you. Be the unique person that we need in this world. And that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. But I definitely think there is someone out there, and I think that they're already in your life in some fashion. So let's see if we can get some, I'm gonna pick some tiles. So you can take these letters and write them down and play with them. Or this might be something you see to let you know you're on the right path. So we've got crow, we've got sin, we've got win, we've got row, wins, right? So let's see. So CROW, INS are your letters. So these could be initials. These could make a word that you will see, or an ant, like immediately got crow. So if you start seeing crows, that might be a sign for you that you're on the right path to this person who's going to value you in the changes within yourself. You have to stand in your own truth. I think crow medicine might be something coming your way. All right, but I would put these in a journal, these letters, and play with them and see what you get, and then put the date down, and then see in the future if this person had these initials, or you end up start seeing crows, or you start hearing music from the counting crows, or something that like really speaks to you, that kind of shouts out, or any combination of these letters into other words. Okay. I see sworn. Worn. So anyway, you could play with these all day, but if you write them down and, see what happens. Now I'm going to roll the die, and it's going to give us a number, and this number could be a sign that you're on the right path, or that this energy is coming into your life, or this energy is changing, or you're working on yourself and things are getting. So 15. Yeah, you guys have got to, so if you add 1 and 5 together, you get 6. But see, if you see 15 or 6, or any combination of 1, 5, 6, any combination of those numbers, or amplified like 15, 15, anything like that, it's something you've got to work on within yourself, group 3. You're beautiful, and you just need to realize it yourself. Well, I hope you took something away from this, group 3, and I am excited for you for whenever this does come to fruition, that this person comes forward who values you, and I truly hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, group 3.